Scorpio, hello there, my friends. We're going to do your general tarot reading for early October 2021. Thank you so much for joining me today. We are in the season spirit around here, and as you can see today, you get to have your cards read by the King of Cups himself. So let's put this goblet down and pick these cards up, get right into it. I'm going to get you a couple of oracle cards to start this reading nice and smooth. I really hope you're all doing well. So let's shuffle it up one time for the beautiful Scorpios. See what we got for my friends. And yeah, we're going to look at these cards super quick, and then we'll get into the full tarot reading itself. At the very end, I'll pull you a bonus spread with the Starseed Oracle just to see what it is you need to hear from the universe. So there are many things for you to think about and consider. Let's get it going for Scorpio, my guides. Talk to me. Beautiful. I hope you like the backdrop. I hope you like the representation of the King of Cups that's before you. And we have some strong mental faculties showing up with this first card. Let's get one more. You might be seeing something very, very clearly, my friends. Your intellect could be on fire in a good way. And we have some time showing up here, the construct that is time for some reason. So before we fully dive into this, if you're new here, I'm going to be speaking about the October subscriber surprise towards the end, so you might want to check that out. Now, into the reading we go. This first card I always see as a positive. Yes, it is kind of sword-like energy to me, where it's all about the intellectual mind, the intellectual faculties. You see that monkey contemplating life. There's binary code. He's behind a typewriter, dressed like Shakespeare. So I think of someone that is very, very smart, very intellectual, and just intellectually cutting something apart. This is good. So your mind could be clicking on all cylinders, or you might finally see something clearly. Now, moving to the next part of this spread, we have this lady holding the hourglass with the sand slipping through her fingers. So when I see this, of course, the first thing I think of is time. Time might be playing a big factor in your life right now. Well, you might feel like you don't have enough hours in the day. You might feel like you're running out of time. For some of you, you might feel like you have all the time in the world where you could just take your time in doing something. But it could be a factor with whatever it is going on. And I also say that sometimes it could be about waiting for something. A lot of you may have been waiting for a while to get a result. So let's jump in here with tarot. That doesn't make or break the reading. I say it every week. It's just an energy for us to look at. So we're going to shuffle it up one time here for Scorpio, please. My guides, talk to me. Get these three in the upright before we clarify. What do we got for Scorpio? Now, last week's reading, last couple of weeks, the energy has, I don't want to say it's been too dicey, but there are a couple things that raised eyebrows. Last week's reading was titled Karma Gets Served. So karma has been working around the Scorpio collective, hopefully in a good way for you. And the week before that was they want control. So hopefully nobody's trying to be too controlling towards you. That literally might just be you trying to put control into your life. But let's see what's up. You know the energies always change from week to week. This is just a little snapshot. Okay, we're starting this off with a tower. We're starting it off with a bang. And it makes sense because all the water signs start off with a powerful energy this week. So I wouldn't be too nervous about that tower. We'll see what it's about as we progress. All right, we got the Queen of Cups. That could represent you. That could represent another water sign. Let's get one more here. I'm not really nervous about that tower right now. We have the Wheel of Fortune. So I just want to say this. We have a very powerful collection of energies here, specifically on the extreme ends of this. But it could be a double-edged coin, like something is good and bad at the same time. I don't want to speculate too much just yet, but we're going to talk about some of the classical meanings and archetypes. Then we'll get the juicier intuitive stuff. This is going to be a layered one, my friend, so stick with me. In position number one, we have the Tower. Now, if you watch tarot, you know what the Tower could represent. It could be anything that happens shockingly, something unexpected, something that shakes the foundation. I always say that not every tower has to be bad. I'm not a fan of demonizing cards, okay? All cards have positives and negatives. So this could be some sort of good surprise or something good coming towards you, a paradigm change, a big shift, okay? So we'll just see what this is about. Of course, the tower could represent endings, but it could just be the ending of a certain stage of life, especially with this wheel on the back end. But in the center, we have the Queen of Cups. In my style reading, that's my mate right there, the Queen of Cups, right? This could be someone that's holding something in. This could be another water sign you're tied with. But when I see her, I think of somebody that feels very strongly, feels powerful emotions, but doesn't always express them. So there might be something you're not saying. There might be something somebody's not saying to you. We'll just see. And when I clarify it in my style, it could be something that's coming towards you, of course, since you're a water sign. But right here on the back end, we have the Wheel of Fortune, one of the best cards in the tarot deck. And I just have to mention, last week's reading was titled Karma Gets Served. The Wheel of Fortune is also a karmic card to me. It talks about the karmic wheel of life, things changing, things shifting, different cycles. So it makes sense with what we got going on here, especially with the Tower. But when I see the Wheel of Fortune, I think of this as like a positive omen, a powerful omen, okay? This is a very, very strong energy here. So you might want to play the lottery when we get this. This could be like a 4-leaf clover when we see this. So it might be something really good. And as I was alluding to a little earlier in the reading, with the Tower on one end, the Wheel of Fortune on one end, it could be extremes, like going from bad to good, good to bad, like big extremes in feelings, big extremes in life. So we're going to dive deeper now. We're going to jump in and clarify. Let's get this deck, take a little sip out of my goblet, just to freshen up the vocals for you, my friends. Let's go. What do we got for Scorpio, please? We're going to shuffle it up one time for the beautiful Scorpios. My friends, this is where I go intuitive with the message, which means I just tell you how it feels to me. So feel free to do further research or rely on your base knowledge of tarot. Because as you know, every single reading is about the reader's interpretation, and I'm just giving you mine. Let's see what's up with this Tower. I mean, I'm very interested to see what's up with the wheel, but we're going to go in order. Why is this Tower here for Scorpio? And of course, if you know the meanings of tarot cards and you want to play along, that's why this box is here. Feel free to drop any messages you feel down in the comments. Let's see what's up with this Tower. Why is the Tower here? Thank you. Okay, Chariot. Big, fast, powerful energy here. Now, some of you might be tied to Cancer. There's very strong water energy under the surface of this spread. And if that doesn't represent some issues you're having with the Cancer, this is another super, super fast, shocking type of energy, okay? So there might be something coming in that like blindsides you, pardon me. Okay, now I can't get too specific because this isn't a personal reading. I can't tell you exactly, but this doesn't feel completely negative. It's just a big shakeup, like a shocking change in life. Like the status quo could be changed in a big way in the coming days and weeks. That's just how this feels to me. Okay, now, yes, you might be going through a variety of different things, whether it's business, romance, personal relationships, work, you know the deal. But there could be some sort of big shift, a shocking change or shift. That's what I'm feeling here, especially with the two powerful energies. These are some of the most fastest moving powerful energies in the whole entire deck. Okay, now the Chariot could also represent travel, movement. There could be a big shakeup. That's just how it's feeling to me. A big shakeup, a big change. So let's see what's going on here with this Queen of Cups. Then we'll see what's up with the Wheel. Interesting vibe this week. Totally different. Why is the Queen of Cups here? And I don't feel completely negative about this Tower. Okay, we have the King of Wands. This is good. This is somebody absolutely taking control of their feelings. This is somebody taking control of their direction as well. I feel like if that doesn't represent a fire sign in your life with the Queen of Cups and the King of Wands, anytime you get a King and Queen, that's a good yin-yang type of energy when we get the Divine Feminine and the Divine Masculine together. But they represent different portions of life. The Queen represents emotions. This guy, the King of Wands, represents drive, passion, direction, where you're going to be putting things. So a lot of you might be trying to figure out if you're placing your emotions in the right place, if you're placing your drive in the right place. And I do feel like some of you are taking full control. If there is some sort of shocking incident or shocking happening, I think you'll be fine with it. I think you'll be able to handle it and move forward. And the same goes if you're cross-watching, of course. Okay, but this is just how it feels. Somebody getting complete control of their emotional state, getting complete control of where they're directing their energy. That's the best way I could say it. So we're going to go in on this wheel, see what's up with that. Doesn't feel bad to me, my friends. So yeah, we'll do the wheel and then I'll give you a quick recap before we get your bonus spread. So why is the wheel here for the Scorpios? Is that karma still showing up from last week? Why is the wheel here? Thank you. Okay, Queen of Wands. So we have double queens here. The Queen of Wands about that, yeah, you might start feeling very, very confident about yourself in the coming days and weeks, especially with the King and Queen of Wands right next to each other. Yeah, if this Tower and Chariot represent a rough situation, I believe you're going to be able to shake it off in a rather quick way. Now, she represents to me how one feels about themselves. Yes, she is very beautiful. She's sexy. She's a seductress in a way. But under this Wheel of Fortune, the change, the shift, I feel it's all good here on the back end, especially with her. Like, a lot of you might feel like you're getting your groove back. And that's the main vibe. Like, this is a change for the better. It might be a change within yourself as well. Like, with your complete outlook, you might become more optimistic and see how valuable you really are. This is a beautiful energy to end this reading. And I'll show it to you. I feel like I shouldn't complicate it more because, of course, it could mean other things. Okay, we have heavy fire energy in here as well as water. But I feel like a lot of you could be seeing yourselves in a different light very, very soon. Like, really embracing your power, embracing your strength. And this is a good luck omen on the back end that things could turn out very well for you, Scorpio. So please I'll give you a quick recap here, and then you could take a screenshot if you'd like. If you kindly look down in the box, we have the Tower clarified by the Chariot in the upright. This is a super fast moving energy. Like, no games, all power, all movement. So there could be a big shakeup in the status quo. There could be some sort of shocking change or things getting just shifted in a quick way. Okay, even if it's unexpected or surprising, I think it's going to be fine because as we move forward, we have the Queen of Cups, very emotional, very powerful, but holding it within, and the King of Wands, the direction oriented. A lot of you could be taking real control of your emotional state and what you're giving your energy to, what you're putting your drive to. And if that's not something you're doing, you might want to give it a shot because the energies are there for you to do so. And moving right to the back end here, we have the Wheel of Fortune clarified by the beautiful, gorgeous Queen of Wands. Lovely type of energy, okay? A lot of you might feel like you're gaining confidence, getting your groove back. I feel like this is a change for the better on the back end. Even if it doesn't feel like it now, in the end, this is a change for the better. And yeah, a lot of you might just see yourselves in a brand new light in a good way. Okay, so let's go in on this bonus spread. Absolutely beautiful. Please take a screenshot. Don't forget to get the pumpkin there too. So let's shuffle it up one time for Scorpio and see what they need to hear. What does Scorpio need to hear, my guides? And I love ending every reading with this. It's a nice way to cap off everything. It's optimistic and beautiful in my opinion. So we'll see what we have for you. And we'll do it real quick. You know how I am with Oracle cards. I keep it moving. What do we got here? Okay, we are the Hathors. Nice. I like that. They're megalithic structures. It's stability to me. Yeah. So with all that action, that shifting, changing we had with the Tower, it makes complete sense. And your wife is a canvas. Beautiful. I saw that for, I think, Cancer. So we'll talk about these super quick. I'll tell you how it makes me feel before we get into the literal meanings. The We Are the Hathors, when I see this card, I see the megalithic structures on it. Despite what it says here on the bottom, it looks like stability to me. And yes, there are people figures in it, but when I think of big stone structures, I think of something that can be immovable. So this could be your willpower. You might have a little test of your will, a test of your willpower, but there is stability that's incoming here when I see this. Regardless if we have a Tower and a Chariot showing up, everything will be fine. The literal meaning says deep love, mother's milk, and birth as a portal. So creation is at play here, especially with the one right next to it. Both of these cards represent creation in different ways. We have your life as a canvas. And when I see your life as a canvas, sure, it can speak about creating art, writing, being creative in different ways, even musically. But I think of the hand we play in creating our life. I saw it within the spread itself, like somebody really taking control of their emotions and their drive, what they're putting their energy into. And when I see your life as a canvas, it's important to understand what things we can affect in our lives, what we can control. Things will always happen that are out of our hands. But then there's a lot of things we can do to control our path and our way forward. This is good. And your manifestation powers could be extra strong in this time. Literally says artist, manifestation, and creative accountability. So I'd say it's a beautiful way to end off this ending. Scorpio, that's what I have for you this week. Don't click away just yet, though. I'm going to give you the details of the October subscriber surprise. For the October subscriber surprise, I'm giving away 2 copies of the beautiful Bonefire Tarot. It's a little spooky and it fits the season. So if you'd like to get your name in for this, it's 2 simple things. As always, first, you must be subscribed, which I'm sure you are, because you love having your tarot cards read by the King of Cups himself. And second, I'd like to know if you've ever had any paranormal experiences. Just answer yes or no. If you'd like to share the details, drop it down in the comments. You'll be entered to win. And at the end of the month, as always, I'll announce the winners in my community tab. My friends, thank you so much. And I'll see you next time.